episode 5, baby. Hey, 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 hey. I got a show for you. Hey, hey, hey. How am I late to this song? Huh? New Music Friday. But I'm listening to this old song. Huh? How this the standout song that I found? Huh? Hey, 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 hey. Welcome to the Charles A podcast / show, whatever you want to call it. I'm here. I'm your boy. That's Audrey Nuna. Probably saw the little clip that I had on the screen, but interesting way how I found that song. You know, my boy Rory from the Joe Budden podcast. He was advertising his artist. I think it's Emotional Oranges. All that song. I think that's his artist. I think that's somebody he worked with or his artist. And I clicked that. And I listened to that song twice to try to like figure out what lane I was in. Like, what would that be for? Would that be for like a party, a club? But it was a cool song. Shout out to Rory. Shout out to Emotional Oranges. But I got YouTube Premium, so I was on YouTube Music, and then you know how they just play songs afterwards. That's kind of like them type of songs, and then it started playing her. First, it played her featuring Jack Harlow or whatever his name is, and she was actually rapping for real. I make breakfast for all my pretty foes, and my boyfriend look like. And I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know what she looked like or none of that. And then this started playing afterwards. I'm like, okay, they switched a whole new genre. And I look, and it was still her, and she was singing in this one. And I'm like, hold on, this is fire. What? How am I late to this? Check that out, man. Like, out of all these new songs that I heard today, I ended up going back to that one. But New Music Friday, let's talk about it. T.I., he dropped today. I didn't want to listen to the T.I. album. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't been a T.I. fan growing up. Not like I was young, but you know, T.I. been out for a while. I like his singles and stuff. I like T.I. I like his songs, like, but like the me to actually play his albums, I didn't do that. You know, I had a bro that you know lived by T.I. That was one of his favorite rappers. He bought T.I. clothing line, a cool line, if I'm not mistaken. I still remember that. He used to go to the mall and buy them a cool shirts and jeans, cost the arm and the leg. But that was his boy T.I. I didn't want to hear T.I. I didn't listen to T.I. because for some reason, it's not a knock towards him or nothing. I didn't feel that the way he talk is natural. It didn't seem natural to me. It seemed like an act, like how Snoop Dogg put on his voice when he rap. Snoop Dogg don't really talk like that for real. I know some interviews out there where you really hear Snoop Dogg talk regular when he wants to. Like the way he talk is, and the way he rap is, he did that. He make himself sound like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's how I feel about T.I. I don't feel that the way he talk is natural. I feel like he's doing that. So, and then when he rap, I just was like, all right. You know what I'm saying? I like all the features and the beats he picked on the song. I like that. Young Thug, he been doing a lot of features. But that feature on Ring, that song Ring he got with T.I. is one of my favorite features from him. Don't blame it on Sprite, don't blame it on ice, don't blame it on drink. I took a little X, I fuck on my ex, I did a little wrong. See, he got in a different pocket with that one. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. And then Rick Ross featured on there. You can't go wrong with a Rick Ross feature. I like that song with Jadakiss and Benny the Butcher. We're gonna talk about Benny in a second. I had an
advantage. Only when I'm packing his cannon is nothing. Cause I knew hustling come with collateral damage.
Yeah, that one. I like that one. The one with his son on there, him featuring his son. I like that one. His son was like, okay, you about to put me in the spotlight. Let me show him what I do. He was giving us some bars and words, play and all that. You know what I'm saying? If you put the pen in my left hand, I'll show you how I right my wrongs. Little bars like that. I like that collaboration. But he featuring Conway on here. Conway the Machine. Shout out to the boy. I'm glad he getting his steady recognition in one of these wordsmiths out here. He be spitting. I might play something. I might not. It might just seem like a long pause, y'all. But I was thinking about if I was gonna play something or not from that. But yeah, Rick Ross. If I didn't just say that Rick Ross feature, and then Killer Mike, that Killer Mike song, Killer Mike feature. I like how he made that song sound like it's a regular song, a girly song, but put a message in it. And shout out to Killer Mike for staying who he is through his message. You know what I'm saying? He's saying he in the spotlight now. He got more eyes on him or whatnot. And he's still talking crazy. Not like in the bad way, but he's still talking his talk. He's still spitting like he's spitting. I'm like, okay, then you ain't holding back. Holla at your boy for that, Killer Mike. But I didn't want to listen to the album, but I was driving and I listened to the album and then I actually like it. I like more songs than I thought I would. And I like it. I like all the features. And then that's that on that. Benny the Butcher. But Benny the Butcher was the first one I put in. I couldn't wait to listen to that Benny the Butcher and Hit Boy, when it first came on, and then I heard that production.
About the weather.
Yeah. I'm back, nigga. Yeah, I'm back, nigga.
I was hyped for it.
Fuck niggas is talking about.
I was hyped for it.
Fuck all that
I
shit.
thoroughly enjoyed that album. I actually felt it was too short. It was it's actually, I had to go in there and see like, how many songs is this? Like, it was actually 12 songs. It felt short to me. I liked it. Of course, you got the whole Griselda bunch with him, on that, one track, West Side Gun and Conway the Machine doing what he doing, Merkin verses, you know what I'm saying? And he got a verse from, Lil Wayne on there. Ooh wee. Lil Wayne, why is you doing that on these features? Lil Wayne should just turn into a feature god. Because these projects he been doing, I don't know. I haven't been living with him. I haven't been going back to him in these projects he been making. But these verses, these features.
I do this for my young. More precious than the moon is to the sun. I got more weapons than I'll ever need. I shoot you with each one. Talking cocaine out of Medellin. My whole straight out the magazine. You drowning in the fire while I'm smoking in the gasoline. Steady diet of heavy drugs. Roller push you like.
So I think he should just turn into feature god. That's what I think. Another album that was dropped today was Gucci Mane. His not him, but he's on it. But it's more of his artist he signed. You know what I'm saying? I think it's So Icy Gang, if I'm not mistaken. That's what it's called. It's the So Icy Gang. I gave that a listen. Gucci Mane showed why he Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane showed why he famous. You put him on there with them, Gucci Mane stand out in all everything that Gucci Mane on, he stand out. Then he got I think he had a solo song on there called CEO Flow. I'm not paying attention too much. I'm swerving the lanes and stuff, and then that come on, and then I pause, and then I listen to it some more. I'm like, dang, they loud. But I'm like, okay. Trying to think where I'm trying to pause so I can add a snippet in here. Hold on, listen to the CEO flow for a little bit. And that beat hard.
Gucci Billy Bathgate, scandalous in Watergate. Heard that the street dry, trying to make the damn break. Open up a new trap, doubling my fan base. Whipping up shake out and made it a pancake.
But yeah, I took away that Gucci Mane is Gucci Mane in that. He stood out. It made me wonder and think, what artists have signed artists that's actually better than them? I would have to sit down and think, like, what artist signed another artist that's actually better than them in rapping and making songs or whatnot. Because on that album, he shows that's not the case. It was another album that came out that I saw later that I'm sorry I ain't see, that I ain't listened to, man. Bandgang, Lonnie Bands. If y'all listen to Detroit rappers, y'all know who I'm talking about. I seen this at Anti 1.5. I think it said DD edition or whatnot. Maybe it's not new and they redid it or something, but it looked new. And it sounded new when I first pressed the first song. I ain't listened to nothing, but I just pressed it. But I will be giving that a listen. Who dropped? Blocboy JB. I'm not listening to that. Shout out to Blocboy JB from Memphis. I went to high school in Memphis. I went to 2 high schools in Memphis. But I don't know if that's gonna be for me. Justin Bieber dropped a single or something like that. I'm not listening to that. Earlier today, Lil Keed dropped a song with OT. When I first heard it, when I first started to play it, I was like, nah. And then it started going on. It kept going. And I was like, oh yeah, I like this. All right, it's cool. And I ended up redoing this shoot today because I was sleepy as hell. I was super sleepy. So I think I just skipped over something that I thought I did. And that's that Whole Lotta Choppas remix. Yeah. Sada Baby featuring Nicki Minaj. Shout out to Sada Baby for getting his recognition that he deserved. You know what I'm saying? I hope that Nicki Minaj did her homework and listened to all that fire and bars he already got, songs he already got. You know what I'm saying? Then was like, okay. You know what I'm saying? But I was excited to hear her verse. I ain't gonna lie, because when somebody's like not around for a little bit and then they come back, you be like, oh, I missed you for real. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to hear what she had to bring on the track. You know what I'm saying? She's talking about she 9 months pregnant and whatnot, about to be on there. And she didn't disappoint.
Little nigga wanna try it. I told him Black Lives Matter, I'm a riot. Ass better had to buy it. Ain't a nigga alive that's gonna deny it. This nigga making me feel.
Yeah, she didn't disappoint. She didn't disappoint. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't disappoint. I forgot to say that Lil Key song is called Show Me What You Got. What came to my mind immediately was that Rick and Morty episode when the aliens came telling them, show me what you got. That's what it reminded me of when that song title popped up when he was advertising that. The Billboard Music Awards happened recently. Did I watch it? No. Didn't watch it at all. I seen St. John performed Roses. Kind of sound like a rendition, whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. It sound like they went with the live instruments for the beat, and that's sometimes risky. But he performed that there, And then I seen like Brandy or something. I seen like little snippets that they was like, not snippets, but little videos that they posted on YouTube or whatnot that who was performing and stuff. But I didn't watch it. I have no clue what's going on with it, going on in it, who won. I don't know none of that. That's. I think I seen them give Killer Mike a award. That's probably why I brought him up and said that he getting all that recognition and whatnot. And he praised his wife a little bit in that little snippet. You know, shout out to Killer Mike for that, for doing what he do and bringing attention to what he bring attention to. You know. Let's see. Randomly, I heard somebody playing like a mashup little fake song with Lil Uzi in it, and he was like, I'm sounding like Fetty Wap on this beat. Fetty Wap first album to me was fire, almost a classic, might be a classic. Like that album is fire. Shout out to Fetty Wap. And then he recently dropped a song too that I thought was hard. So Fetty Wap still got it. Most definitely still got it. And then I forgot I ain't forget because Young Bleu ain't new. Young Bleu, I rock with Young Bleu a lot. He dropped a newer project. I wasn't rocking with that one that much. I was surprised I wasn't. It's like 1 or 2 songs that I like on there.
It's a misdemeanor. I don't wanna leave her cause she Aquafina. We were supposed to be like Marty and Gina.
Other than that, I like all his older stuff, like the Investment 6 and stuff like that, and all the stuff before that. You know what I'm saying? That Cardi B stuff. When I heard about that, I ain't go rush to go search the images or none of that because I didn't seen Cardi B videos like before, like when she used to dance or be in a party or something, and the little work on the body stuff is not for me. I like more of a natural woman. Ain't no shame in her doing it or whatnot, but I didn't go rush to go see her because I think I saw it before that it was like some work done on it, and it wasn't what I wanted to see. Wasn't what I wanted to see. Facebook dating. I know I'm jumping around all over the place. Facebook dating. How do I feel about Facebook dating? Facebook dating, if you don't know, stole everything from Tinder. Everything, but it's way better because Tinder will make you pay to use it. Like Tinder will make you pay to use Tinder. Facebook is free. You match, they show you matched, y'all can talk. They only let profiles that's well established, that's been an actual Facebook profile for an actual while, make a Facebook dating section. And then only the people who make a Facebook dating profile can see your profile. It's not like people just be like, oh, let me see who's in Facebook dating and laugh at them or something like that. No, you got to actually put yourself in the dating to want to date somebody to see who's in there. And on top of that, they don't attach it to your Facebook page. It'll just say your first name or whatever. And they can't go to your Facebook page. Like they can't see what your Facebook page is. It's strictly a whole separate part. Facebook dating. I think it'll work. I think it works. I think that's a good, I met a few women on there, not like that, chill out. But, relationships in 2020 it gets tricky. It's too much technology. Not saying that you should be insecure and all that good stuff. It's just too much technology, man. People can just get touched too easily. You get DM'd and convinced and persuade, and something can happen real quick, and then you think 0.3 seconds and you reach out to somebody. And it's not like back in the day where you lived in a village and you had to ride a horse to the next village just to see other people so you find. And no, it's too easy to get touched these days. So be careful. No, just not be careful, but it's different times, you know. Who is Lil Loaded? I see he dropped the album. Lil Loaded. I don't know who that is. Who is Toosii? I don't know who that is either. I seen he was like trending or something, or one of his music videos ran up real quick. So I was like, well, he must be somebody. You know what I'm saying? And Snapchat. I don't like Snapchat. The way I was introduced to Snapchat is to women that want to scam me. Add me on Snapchat. Add my premium. Matter of fact, it's probably not even women. People who want to scam me, like fake people. Add me on Snapchat. Pay for my premium or send this. And then Snapchat is annoying. They so much of the feds. Like, you can't screenshot. You can't screen record. Like, I'm not saying that's just what you should be doing anyway, but you can't do nothing. And then because they be sending a message that disappeared, you try to go back and reread it or something. No, I don't know if I missed that Snapchat wave. I'm too old for Snapchat or something. But stop using Snapchat. Chill. No, I just missed that Snapchat bandwagon. And then I was speaking to somebody earlier today, and I was letting them know, you don't know cheap until you go cheap. Let me give you an example. I don't like buying cheap stuff because you don't know what cheap is until you actually buy it. Let me give you an example. I bought some cheap mouthwash. I think it was like from a dollar store or something, like $1 type mouthwash before. And I used it. I gargled all that wrong. I had an imaginary film covered my mouth for like 3 days. Like coated, like somebody put some plastic in my mouth and heated it up and let it tighten up. Like, it was like some coating, invisible coating on my mouth for 3 days just because I bought some cheap, fake mouthwash. So I don't like buying cheap anyway. But yeah, you don't notice until you do it. Like, you'll think something cool. You'll buy some cheap cups or something, and you think they make the cups cool enough to be cheap. You'll pour something in there and it'll start leaking out the bottom or fall out the bottom or something. Chill out on being cheap, man. Please chill out on being cheap. What else? Oh yeah, I forgot that Lil Baby feature on that Tip album. My first time hearing it, I'm not used to hearing Lil Baby on that type of beat. I put it down. I'm not used to hearing Lil Baby on that type of beat. And now, that Junior Genius and Hitmaker, I think that's Young Bird. If I'm not mistaken, I heard that before the song came on. It might be one of his other songs that day was producing, but shout out to him for having them on there. Young Berg came a long way. And then that one little tag I just said and tried to attempt to do, I be hearing that on a lot of Detroit stuff if I'm not mistaken. So shout out to that. You know? Shout out to the shout outs. I don't know what else I want to talk about. I don't know. So we gonna keep it short and sweet. Until next time, I'll let you boy.